What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for Tesla, and I believe last week I was looking for higher price targets. Very similar measured move like this one right here. So this correction was this size, so I was expecting this correction right over here to be about the same size because the market is symmetrical, a lot of symmetry in the market. So we're almost there. We stopped basically at a smaller measured move target. So this was all one leg up to the red candle, and after that pullback, after that higher low, the second leg formed and we closed right at it. So why didn't we close any other price? We closed right at the measured move target today. So this definitely came into play. We have still a little bit more room towards the upside, but that could potentially turn into resistance because of this potential downward channel. So I'm gonna go and drag it across the swings. So you can see that we made a high, a lower high right over here, a lower low, and a lower low. So we could be coming up to make another lower high to send prices down. So we'll see if that occurs. I mean, I'm not saying that will occur. I think it probably won't. I think shorts probably will get trapped trying to sell over here. I think we're gonna probably see higher price targets, but that's just my opinion. I'm still gonna keep it on the chart just because we could see rejection and prices to drop. But I think there's probably another pattern in play that the bulls are trying to hit. So we had this previous uptrend in play. Let's go make it orange. After a channel break, we expect two attempts at the previous extreme. So the previous extreme was right over here at the 217 level. That was the price in the channel. So this is the first attempt to come back up to this high, and now bulls are in the formation of the second attempt to come back up to this high or even exceed it. So that's why I'm looking for a little bit more higher price targets. And also this very large measure move could also be in play. So this is one leg up. The second leg started right about here at the 152 level and is targeting the 266 level, so the 260s. So we'll see if that can be reached. I mean, that's very far out. I think at least in the short term, we'll probably see continuation towards the upside, and maybe even a revisit back up to this very strong level at the 209. Very strong support that turned into resistance. So it looks like it's a magnet for price because we have a bunch of bounces up and down on both sides of it. So it looks like it's a magnet versus like some random level right here. You can see only price action tested at one time, but this level right here looks to be important to the chart. So it looks like prices like to be, testing it multiple times. So I see higher price targets, but I would watch out for this downtrend channel that could potentially come into play. I think, we'll probably just break it. What can occur most likely is prices reach it. We see a little rejection just to trap in shorts thinking the channel is valid. And then we see, their stops being run back up to this like 209 level. So that's what I'm expecting. I think, we're going to see continuation to the upside. But again, this channel could potentially come into play. So that's all I have on the daily chart for Tesla. Basically, it's pulling back. It could continue to move up higher. I would only watch out for that channel resistance that could come into play. It's not a valid channel because there's only two touches on the top. So we'll see if it comes into play. But that's all I have on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. So here we have the weekly chart for Tesla. And we have this downtrend in play. So again, the major pattern is still down. So I mean, any second now, we could always still reverse. It's always, you got to always keep that back in the mind that this is the downtrend, and just because we see this move up, that doesn't mean this is like the start of a bull market or something like that. So basically, we had this downtrend in play. Prices overshot the channel on this side, which can lead to a breakout on the opposite side. So just like a range, if we break out one side, we can get a breakout on the opposite side. It's not guaranteed. But it looks like it can occur, especially now. So again, I'm going to mark that key level right around this $200 round psychological number on the weekly chart. It looks like price action likes to test it. So I think we're going to see probably the 200s. And then we'll see if, we get rejected from that level once again. Because the bulls tried 2 times to hit it. Now he's coming back up to a third time trying to break it. So we'll see if it acts as resistance, especially because now we have that channel also approaching. So there's gonna be a lot of resistance right around this $200 level. So we'll see if the bulls can break it. But that's pretty much all I have on the daily and weekly chart. Looks like we're seeing a pullback. The only thing I would watch out for is that downtrend channel that could potentially come into play. But if it doesn't, I think Tesla could continue to move up higher to this 200 level, and maybe even it breaks it to reach that measurement target at the 260s. So we'll have to wait and see if that occurs. There's a little gap at that level too, so it wouldn't be a shocker to see prices, break out on this side of the channel and potentially reach that measurable target. So we'll see if that occurs. I'll give you guys an update on Monday regardless, next Monday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.